Hello boys and girls, how we doing? The giggle, always a giggle. Okay, oops, here we go. So, let's do this one as well. Okay, let's see what's going on. If we have time to do something a bit more afterwards, then here we go. Then let's try, okay? Sitting better now. Okay, let's do this. Okay, what's happening right now, or about to happen, is Queen of Cups and Judgment. So those two tell me that you are covering your heart. You feel a lot. Don't get me wrong, you feel a lot, but you're all about emotion, to be fair. But you are protecting your heart because you've been hurt before, and it's something like that's the bit of the feeling at the moment. You kind of revisiting maybe something that being a bit painful. Maybe it's just because you need to release it, simple as that. And judgment is about going to the core of who you are, maybe judging yourself, judging the other one, but going to the core and letting go of what doesn't belong to you anymore. And that's quite good, I think. Seven of Cups, again, a lot of emotion. You kind of going through the process. You might be seen as procrastinating, but it's not. Sometimes I think it's just a question of digesting it, going through the process, analyzing, self-analyzing, and that's very much necessary. And that's going to take you to Ten of Swords. So it's going to be the end of something, beginning of something else. So yes, you're going to let go of all this baggage. That's the way I feel it. And you're going to be ready for a new cycle of life. And yes, it seemed like with the Hangman, you were from a status quo to a change of perspective. So the feeling you have right now, which can be a little bit heavy, it's necessary because you're in process. So it takes what it takes, and then you be able to get through it clear, whatever, like sprinkling of your soul and emotions. Beautiful. But then you be ready to really start a new cycle, and that would be much better. Let's cover the card. Seven of Cups covered by the Magician. Yes. So you're going to manifest and get rid of that illusion. You're going to manifest what you really, really want. Really, really want. Yes, because that's what was happening. And I had a feeling. Three of Swords. You went through a lot of pain. Betrayed, maybe. Lies. All kind of stuff. I mean, all the bad stuff, really. And yes, it was hurtful. Definitely, is no doubt about it. But now, yeah, you're tired of carrying all of this. The Ten of Wands is really you've been so strong and courageous, and you carry on, even though you were actually feeling that heavy pain on your back, in your heart, everywhere. You were really carrying a lot of weight, of dead weight, really, like the pain and hurts. Definitely, there was a third party. Yes, but you carry on moving, and that's wonderful. And there's someone like a messenger who's coming. It's really slow. Seriously slow, and then he appears, or he or she, doesn't matter, regularly at the moment. But my god, can we be more slow than this? I mean, seriously, let's move it, baby. Move it. Anyway, Four of Swords. So you went through all that kind of healing that was necessary. You needed to recharge batteries. You needed to really take your time with it, really rest. And now this one as well appear regularly. That's covered the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is definitely moving to the next level. It go, because the Knight of Pentacles is nice and sweet, but damn slow. But now we're going to the Queen. So we need the Queen is a king, but it doesn't matter. It's a male energy. It doesn't matter. It can be a man or a female, and it's the upgrade. Okay, Axelle, really. And there's someone that really they know what they're all about. They've been there, they've done it, they prove themselves to themselves. They had time to build not only their life, but also their strengths. And emotionally, they know where they stand. They know how to treat someone with respect now. They know the players. They're not going to do, that kind of story with, third party kind of business. No. They grow up. Good boy. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, good girl, obviously. Nine of Pentacles, you are very independent financially. You make your business, your money. Okay, but emotionally, more importantly, you know where you stand. You know what you're gonna take and what you're not gonna take anymore. And yeah, it takes it. It took a lot of work. You had to go through a lot. Seriously, I can feel the pain. I can feel the work just to maintain your head above the water. You went through hell and back, but you made it. And you can look back and look around and say, okay, I might not own a manual, but I'm still standing. And I've done a hell of a job myself. And you know yourself so much better. I mean, you boom. Why do I need the card? I don't know. Yeah, you did the work. You did study. You learned so much. And obviously, all, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I do believe all experiences are positive, even the worst one. And we all been through some interesting one, let's put it that way. But we all learn from it. And what we learned, number one, was that how resilient we are because we are still standing. So you learn a lot. You work maybe with a therapist, with a mentor. You did self-development, self-help. You talked to very good friend. You shared. You listened, and that's what. Yeah. But you are. I mean, I could read that as a third party, but I think that we are in the next kind of page now. So I don't think that we're going backward here. But you might, and that's my feeling, you might reconnect with someone that you met through a third party, but obviously at the time that person wasn't ready. It was a wrong context altogether. But now you recognize that person was actually the one. I know it sounds like really like a long story, but it is possible. Sometimes people meet at the wrong time. Love sometimes is just about timing. And if you meet but the other person or you yourself were in another relationship, then you can feel as much as you want. That is just not gonna happen, is it? So maybe you're gonna recognize that person was the real one, and as a result you might leave someone else in the cold, or you feel that that person left you in the cold at the time. Yes, of course, but they come around because they have nostalgia of what they had with you, and you as well, because I think you two were feeling exactly the same, but there's still potential. You still feel there's a lot of cups still standing. You do. So yes, maybe they were a bit immature in their words in the past, or they might be a little bit immature just yet. Just again, and yes, you had a lot of sleepless night. Of course, anxiety, and if they come back around, yeah, they're definitely coming back around, because they want you. They might not be very articulate or more sophisticated or elegant in the way they're going to approach you, but they want you. They know now, and you know as well. And you're scared. That's why you have sleepless night and anxiety, because you're like, it took me a long time to recover from that one. I still feel for this person years later, but if I get it wrong again, but you feel victorious. There's a victory, and you're leading the pack. And yes, it's a needle in a bottle. That's not easy to say, is it? And you might retreat for a while because you're just like, back off. I need to digest what's going on right now because there's a lot to take on. And it's a lot because if you spend years or months or weeks, whatever, days, wishing for something to happen and suddenly happen, petrify you. You just seriously, you are scared. And yes, you're going to protect your heart. You're going to be on a crossroad. Do I go there? Do I not go there? Okay, Ten of Pentacles, you are the power couple. You find your equal. You're abundant in love, in every ways. In emotion, in financially, you're gonna just push each other in the right direction. You're gonna advise each other. You're gonna be just killers in a good way. So Hangman, 9 of Wands. So you had to change your perspective, yes, because you went from a status quo to change your perspective, and you had to be strong and courageous. It was tough. We know that. 2 of Pentacles, you had a lot to juggle, and maybe you're in a situation when you had 2 to juggle. But now what you want to do is to be gentle. temperance, piano, piano. Don't push anything, balance your emotions, stay cool. Don't let anyone push you in any direction. Just because that person come back, you don't have to accept them straight away. And it's not just being like, oh yeah, play hard to get. No, it's not that. It's just like you have to respect your own rhythm. Just because they're ready doesn't mean you are ready. Maybe you want to gentle, but they're strong. They know what they want you, and they get things done. They'll be controlling. They might just say, okay, now you're mine. Calm down, sweetie boy. Yes, because for a long time they were King of Cups. They were very in duality. They wanted to have a bit of good time, but not commit. But now they are ready to commit. They want the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. Amazing. So that's beautiful. And we're going to stop there because, my God, I went on and on and on. It felt more like a personal reading, isn't it? Yeah, so that is totally positive. It's just beautiful. It's the best card in the whole deck. You find your balance, you do. You finally, and you deserve it because you had to battle something. And I do believe that love always wins at the end. That's my romantic view of things. And I truly believe that it's all positive. It's shining your light, and you deserve it. Both of you. You went through difficult situation, but you found each other. And so when you find each other, you shouldn't waste any time. You know what I'm saying? Life is now. Okay, so strong sentence. Life is now. Okay, have a beautiful day. And if you want a personal reading, we will do the count something, but with many more cards. And yeah, my email is down below, so feel free. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.